all social media to me has become the home shopping network. I have this lovely experiment that I would love to run with you.
Lovely is a strange word to use here, but continue.
Yeah, this lovely experiment where we are going to do a kind of a digital detox, where we are going to eliminate video games,
Happiness,
social media,
love.
Oh, and then we're going to go to bed by 10 o'clock at night, and we're going to wake up, me at 6:30, you can wake up at 7.
Kind of turning into Darth Vader right now, aren't you? Like, devoid of truth, devoid of sincerity, devoid of anything other than like, how am I gonna rustle the most feathers? And it's like, that's our fucking objective in the morning when you wake up? Like, God.
Basically, like, that's around 14,600 hours.
Yeah, we can buy each other books and say, you don't get to have fun for a month. We got notes, bitches. Look at these things. Digital minimalism.
Last week, Kylen texted me frantically, like 6 or 7 texts. He was a little unhinged.
Call it passionate.
We call it lack of emotional regulation.
Foam at the mouth.
I called him. I said, hey, Kylen, let's take it down a notch. What's going on? He sent me this clip, and it's like a maybe 60-second clip. It's so quick, and it's just this douchey guy. And
White House emphasized that data centers are not just AI. They said every phone call routed, every plane sequence through the skies, every Amazon order, hospital chart, credit card swipe, and Netflix stream, getting the economics right protects far more than the AI boom. And this is right. The president himself pointed out that revenue from these data centers in places like Georgia allows them to reduce property tax, which of course is true.
and it's rage bait. And so,
like, incoherent rage. Like, he wasn't making a point. He was just pissing people off.
Right. It worked on you.
It did. In the sense of, like, the implications of it, not in the sense of, and like, either way, his design clearly, or I would take away that he's just trying to make people mad. And at that point, does he really care exactly how you're mad? Probably not.
Right.
Just that you're mad. But the point is, like, I was mad at, like, I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the current, like, peak of like content media, like, devoid of truth, devoid of sincerity, devoid of anything other than like, how am I gonna rustle the most feathers? And it's like, that's our fucking objective in the morning when you wake up? Like, God damn, go back to bed, dude. Like,
So anyways, that happened. And just coincidentally, that same morning, I told Kylen, hey, I have this lovely experiment that I would love to run with you.
lovely is a strange word to use here, but continue.
Yeah, this lovely experiment where we are going to do a kind of a digital detox, where we are going to eliminate video games,
Happiness,
social media,
love.
and not only are we going to remove them from our life, but we're going to remove them from our phones so we don't accidentally.
You got games on your phones?
No, but you
Oh,
might.
you think I do?
Well, you have
I'm a
apps.
sophisticated gamer. I would never.
Anyways, I want you to remove all of it. We're going to do a check-in when we do our debriefs, maybe, and we can talk about, did we slip up? Was there anybody putting something back on their phone or looking something up? Or anyways, no news. And then what else? Oh, and then we're going to go to bed by 10 o'clock at night, and we're going to wake up, me at 6:30, you can wake up at 7.
Kind of turning into Darth Vader right now, aren't you?
And then
Fucking alter that deal some more, why don't you?
and then
we'll be chopping off our penises, throwing them into the ocean, and waving goodbye as they sail off into the sunset.
No, and then
Just fuck.
and then you'll be eating healthy, and there's no Taco Bell. I've put that on the list too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We are both going to read this. I don't know if you can see. It is called Digital Minimalism, Choosing a Focused Life in a Noisy World. So if anybody wants to read along, they can do that.
Perfect passive aggressive gift for any friend. Oh.
It's just It's a gift for you.
Thank you. I do look forward to this. I
Yeah.
do look forward to this. This is
I just want to add one of the weeks of this, we will be at a business conference for the whole week. And so that will take away.
oh, that's like thank you. Perfect timing. You're right. Well, because I think the it's idle hands or the devil's hands, and it's honestly not so much like what we need to put down. The
Right.
real struggle is like if you don't pick anything else up. Right. So the fact that we're gonna be doing something, that'll make this a lot easier. But yeah, this is like the modern predicament for all of us. Like it doesn't like unless you're like so old that like even your relatives count you out of technology, like everyone's kind of being contaminated in some digital sense, everyone's getting touched.
I think it's one of those things, it's like I look at myself, I look at my husband, and I see us on our phones too much, right?
Mm,
It's not just kids. It's not just young people. I think it's a societal problem. The difference is that I'm almost 50, and so I'm a little more aware when things fall out of balance and like how to correct, right? Versus like my teenage son, where he might need a little more guidance because this has kind of been the norm.
yeah.
And so I was telling you earlier, we had a dinner party the other night, and it was all adults except for my girlfriend had her 16-year-old daughter, who I completely adore. She's brilliant, she's funny, like she's very mature and quick-witted. Um, and so we're all, she's there, she's participating, but at the same time, like she had her phone in her hand the whole time. And in our house, our rule is like when you have dinner, there's no phone. But she was like on her phone. And her mom was like, hey, get off your phone, right? I think it's like we all have good intentions, especially as parents. We want our kids to live a healthy, happy life. And we have kind of been, I think it's normalized now to have the phone at the table. Um, and so, I don't blame, like, whether my friend let her daughter or not, like, I think we all do that as a society. And so it's like, how do we shift that and start to have more rules around that for ourselves so that we get to connect with each other? Because really, what's happening, if you're here and you're connecting with this, you're not connecting over here. Right.
As a society, we collectively are like acclimating away from like tradition,
I think we're disconnected from each other. Right.
acclimating to being disconnected. Yeah, because
Right.
yeah, because it seems like nobody is asking for it. If
Right.
anything, whenever it's talked about, which is rare,
Right.
everyone seems to have common sense about like this is a bad thing. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, duh. But then at the same time, I don't see a single step being like in the sense of our culture, in the sense of like
Right.
what mainstream media or like what we're all talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Because yeah, it is kind of like we're about to like we're like the idea of like an office and it's being cubicled in your workspace is like so like alien. Like
Right.
that's turning into like the home environment. It's like, is that your dad or your roommate? Like, what's the difference?
Well, I was just thinking back to like years ago, we were traveling and we were at this gorgeous restaurant, and it's like sunset in Morocco. We're in Marrakesh and we're on this rooftop, and it's just beautiful, right? And a table next to us, there was a family and they had their kid on the iPad watching cartoons, full volume. And I was like, "This is really ruining this moment for me," you know? And we had our kid too, but we've never let our kids have phones or anything at the dinner table because not just because it disconnects you, but I also feel like it's rude. It's rude to the staff, it's rude to the other people at the table, um, and I don't want my kids doing that. I don't want myself doing that. I
Yeah,
wanna be
I
present
think
with
it's bad
everybody.
behavior too.
And at the same time, that was years ago, and now I'm seeing it more and more play out, right? Where it's like people have their phones on. I mean, we were watching TV the other day, and Daria, who I adore and love, she was there with us in our living room, and then she was scrolling through her Instagram and volume on, and we're watching a movie. And I said something, and she's very receptive. She turned it off, but it's definitely one of those things where I think it's slipping in more and more to be
Normalized.
normalized, and
'Cause
it's not the exception to
no,
the
you're
rule anymore.
and
Yeah.
I take it back at being acceptable, because I think even though we don't say anything about it, you didn't accept it.
Right,
You said something about it, right?
right.
But we didn't get mad enough, like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "It's normal that they do something I don't." Right? So it's I think the right word's normalizing, not
It is, you're right. We have normalized it, and, it's really like, how do we shift back, right? How do we stop that?
we gotta be conscious. We gotta say, I'm gonna pay even more close attention to my time and my doings, because I see value, and I both respect the impact I could gain. I also fear the consequential impact of my negligence, right? Like, so I think you just gotta pick and choose your battles and fight hard. And step one is give your protege a book and smile like a fucking lunatic when you say, "I'm taking away everything you know, and it's for the better." And I believe you, and I'm down.
I think you made a good point earlier, which is like, if we don't say anything, right, in anything in life, when we are afraid to have a little bit of confrontation, right, or make somebody uncomfortable, sometimes you need to. You have to say out loud the uncomfortable thing, which is like, this is not okay behavior, right?
Yeah,
When you do this, then I disengage, you know? So it's really about um, the communication that happens around it. It's not that I'm going to be mad at you or yell at you. Um, we had this situation the other day, like 2 days ago, where
what did I do?
no, on a totally different note,
Oh,
but this guy, he came over because he lives across the ravine from us. And then,
it's okay.
right. And then the dogs were barking. Since you moved in, there's been lots of barking between these hours. And so we're trying to solve this. But he came in such a nice, calm way that I wasn't defensive. I was just like, yeah, you're right. I'm trying to solve it. I'm trying to figure it out. We're probably going to have to find a dog sitter or do something. Um, because obviously we don't want to disturb our neighbors
Yeah,
and make them uncomfortable. And so it really is in the delivery, right? How you come with your message.
very true.
And so I know that we're working on that because
You're working on that?
are you working on that?
I thought you were working on
I
that.
think we are working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We're working on it. Some of the research is saying that total screen time every day for young people is around 8.5 hours a day.
Define young, because I'm like 8.5 sounds accurate. Young,
Right.
as in implying, oh, what, the adults don't? I ain't buying that bullshit.
No, absolutely. Probably if you were to look at work, you're on a screen when you get on your phone and TV and all of it.
Like, I'm sorry, my dad is your stereotypical
Uh-huh.
fucking throne warrior. Fucking channel clicker better not run out of batteries. We're gonna have a problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy just goes, I don't want fucking, I'm here. This is it, right? And even him,
Yeah.
commercials come. Even before commercials, he's Instagramming. I'm like, oh no, dad.
That is
Oh no.
such a weird habit, and I'm guilty of it myself, where you're watching something and then you're also on your phone. It's like the worst. What is
I
that?
think the worst is when I'm playing video games and, like, I'm dead waiting to respond or waiting for new game. So I don't just tab out. I'm on a computer playing video games. Don't just tab out and, like, Internet Explorer, YouTube, need to entertain this. So I'm currently watching YouTube on my computer while I'm waiting for my game to start back up,
Right.
and I reach for my phone
Yeah.
to pull up YouTube. We've lost the plot. We've
Right.
lost the fucking
And we
plot.
wonder why we have ADHD. It's like, why are people so scattered? It's really shocking.
Wild
It is
sometimes.
so wild.
Okay, so
So yeah, that's just some,
with these
data out there.
so with these baselines, we're saying, and we're just gonna take it. We're youthful. We behave like it.
Right.
Um,
But
so
so you and I were talking about, it's like, okay, if you look at that, like around, say you're saying around 8 hours a day or 8.5, I mean,
a
over
year.
basically, like that's around 14,600 hours of
A year?
no, over a 5-year period. And so one of the things we were talking about earlier was like if mastery, like, and there's different numbers, but they say 10,000 hours of dedicated practice or, intention behind something that you're studying. And this means focus, right? Not just being
Yeah, being conscious,
mindlessly,
being cerebral,
um,
thoughtful intent.
is what it takes to master something. And so are we wasting our time, it's not just about like, oh, I need some relaxing time, right? This is like hours and hours a day of our energy that we could be putting into something that is driving us forward, right?
Yeah, so it's kinda like it's actually about, like, what you want to become,
Yeah.
because that takes a process,
Mhm.
and you'll be doing that in lieu of anything else. So you're gonna be giving up things, you're gonna be sacrificing comfort for discomfort, you're sacrificing now for tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
All these things, and no matter what it is you pursue, and no matter what it is your course of action, all of it fundamentally take time. So it's
Right.
like, where's our time going? The same time that we take for becoming
Yeah.
could be the same time we utilize for our undoing. And that's kind of like what we're talking about right now, which is we all are relaxing into this undoing because consuming way too much time.
Right.
We're doomed.
We're not doomed.
We're doomed.
We can do something about it.
Yeah, we can buy each other books and say, you don't get to have fun for a month.
But I think so it's like, I look at our little, right? And he's in all these different activities and it's like what gets you connected, right? It's routine, it having structure. So and sports do that, school does that,
Yeah.
family time, go on a walk, do something active, right? We have all these outlets to do that and to connect.
Mhm.
And I was just having this conversation with my middle child the other day. So he's studying Spanish in Spain. He's been in a program where people come and go. So he's the only common denominator. He's been there for like 6 months. And a lot of people come to the program for about a month. And so he was saying, I really need more structure and community because I'm getting depressed. He's like, I'm spending more time on my phone. I'm going out more trying to meet people, but then I end up like, he's 18 and so you're in Spain and you can go to the bars, you can go he's like, I'm just not taking care of myself, which was really mature. I was like, yeah, that sounds like it. What do you want to do? So we had this long conversation and he was like, I think I want to go into a program that is um a semester. So everybody that I'm with is there together for 3 months. I
Mhm.
think that'll create more structure. I was like, "Great idea. Let's do it." Um, and then he was talking about next fall and he goes, "And then I wanna go to university, um, but I wanna learn a little bit more about the sea and this." So there's like a sea they call it the semester, where it's basically 90 days traveling on a boat with a crew. You're a part of the crew and you get college credit, right? So it teaches you marine biology, leadership, you get dive master certification, all this stuff.
Free open bar.
There's no free open
It's
bar.
like Carnival Cruise, but
It's
college credits.
it's definitely not that. It's like waking up early.
Mom, I really like university, but I was thinking I'd like to get hammered on a boat all day. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah. No, we looked at it, or she
Yeah,
looked at it, and
yeah,
it looks really
it
freaking
looks
cool. It
awesome.
looks really good.
And so it's like I see he's maturing, right? He's starting to look at his life and go, "Okay, what can I do about it?" Right? What do I wanna do? Um And so that's what we're working on, uh, and so with all of this, it's like, yeah, how do you keep focused? How do you keep focused on your goals and not get distracted by all of this?
Habits and schedule structure.
Well, yeah,
'Cause
and
that's kinda
right,
'cause I
community,
yeah,
yeah,
'cause I feel like when I'm in a really good, I don't know,
headspace or
headspace, the swing of things, I
mhm,
feel like it's almost effortless, uh, fluid, and coherent. Like, it's just like,
yeah,
and obviously on to the next one. It's like you wake up and you brush your teeth, and then you
And you don't have to think
go
about it because it's just
No.
something you do every
Yeah,
day.
you're not
Yeah.
like, "What?" You're not like, "Monday, Monday, Monday, what am I doing Monday?" You know, it's just like it's like if your eyes open, you know what they're gonna look toward. It's like, I know you know, and
Yeah.
I love that, I love that. There's definitely, like, a weird, dreary hell to, like, that old school idea of retirement. It's like, work real hard, that way you can just fucking sit around, do nothing, get fat, old, and die. You're like,
Mhm.
"What the fuck?" Like, that's I don't wanna do any of this. Like, it's like, "Hey, maybe dying at 27 and being a heroin addict and a rock man isn't such a bad idea." Like, I'm just saying, if the alternative is fucking 50-year-old fucking bulbous shaped body fucking with your wife who do you guys you know, it doesn't seem like a lot of fun. Anyways, back to not ranting.
Back to not ranting. You're hilarious.
Nice.
Okay, so one of my bestie's sons went viral last week.
Ryder.
Ryder, yeah,
Ryder.
and it was really crazy.
'Cause he wanted none of it.
He wanted none
He
of it.
wanted
He
none of
wanted
it.
none of it.
The
So
dad wanted some of it.
stop.
It's
Stop. He's a great guy.
like, "Yeah, my kid." Oh, right here?
Stop. Anyway.
I would do so much worse. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god, I would have done so much worse. Good on him, he held back, good
he's a good guy. Ryder has wonderful parents.
Clearly,
And,
clearly. Look at what he does.
and Shannon, I have to say, so Shannon's one of my best friends. We've been friends since our early 20s. Shannon Johnson, shout out to you.
Just doxed your friend, I told you about this.
Oh, really? I doxed her
She's gonna
because
get
the whole
swatted.
world knows who
She's
she
gonna
is.
get swatted now.
The whole world knows who she is right now. Anyways,
Unethical.
she's one of the kindest, most sincere people I've probably ever met in my life. She is like your cheerleader.
She seems pretty cool.
I digress, but he basically went viral, probably anybody knows, for saving a kid's life on one of our beaches. And I mean, the White House, you know, it's like everybody's commenting on it. It was
It
just
was
like
a pretty gnarly
every time
video.
I went on social media, it's all that came up.
It was like this kid almost drowned in the water. It was like he was saved by a hero. It was like, who was it? It was like it was another kid.
Yeah.
Like it just seemed like a slightly bigger kid just saving a smaller kid from ginormous waves. Those waves were
Right.
freaking
And the rip
huge.
had to be
Oh
crazy.
my god.
But the funny thing was is that he told my girlfriend, he was like, that wasn't even the hardest save I had that day. He said it was crazy.
Oh, whoa.
So just to think like, you know, he normalized it basically like this is my job, which it is. That is your job.
Could you
And
imagine saving the first kid
yeah,
and not going home?
yeah.
And just being like, might have to do that again.
Might have to do that
I would
again.
be noping out of there. Like, no, nope.
But the discipline that he showed and just the courage and grit was amazing. And when we were all because she sent it as soon as it came, we were all watching it and we're like, all the mommies are crying. We're like, oh my God, you know, it was like so sad. You know, I mean, it was great, but it was like we didn't know how it ended. So we're just going, what is going on here? You know?
Oh my god.
Anyways, he did great, but I think the real point was that just thinking about that job, you're a 16-year-old kid and you can't be on your phone. You have to be completely present. You know what I mean? Like you cannot be on that
Doom
job.
scrolling takes on a whole new word,
Right.
meaning when it. Oh my
And
god.
it's just the discipline that takes to show up and be completely present. I'm super impressed with him and any of the kids that do that.
I am too. I'm almost doubtful that that he might be the only one because like
No, it's you know, the thing is
they must have a really good culture over there.
we have the junior lifeguard program here.
Mm.
They all did junior lifeguards here, just like our little, right? And so um it's like they are trained and they spend all day on the beach. And when he went down to do his state lifeguard training, he had a fever for like 4 days. And Shannon's texting us going, was it a good idea to let him go? But it's like he really pushed through some hard moments. And that's what builds grit. It's like
Yes.
going in, I'm not going to die. I'm just going to go and I'm going to train. And yeah, I feel like shit, but this is my opportunity to do this thing I want to do.
Yeah.
And he made no excuses. And that I'm
surviving
super,
is noble, and that's one thing. But like then there's
Yeah.
pushing through it,
right.
and that's what that is,
Right.
and that's awesome.
Or that, like when he saved that kid, it's like he did not let go of that kid. It was like an octopus, you know. He was like, "I will not let go."
You wouldn't
Yeah.
blame him. That the ocean was fucking the force, the self-evident force of nature
Right.
from just the like 50 feet back video.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got out of there, let alone carry somebody.
Yeah.
Anyways, good work.
It was so impressive.
Good
But,
work, dude.
it's like, I think the takeaway here for me is like understanding these tools that we're giving our kids because his dad, Shane, he's a firefighter. He's been a firefighter since I've known him since we were young. And she's a geneticist. She studies at Mbari, she studies ctenophores.
They engineered this little
They made
baby.
this perfect little
They
baby.
made the, like, half firefighter, yes, but that's
She's brilliant. I mean, she went to UCLA. She's super smart. The thing that was funny, I also heard was that she was like, he doesn't have social media, so she didn't even know what was going on, like all this craziness, right?
yeah, everybody's trying to get an interview, and he's like, "Go make them go away."
Yeah, right.
Make
Right.
them
They
go
don't-
away. Poor guy, dude, poor guy.
I know, and I just like I can't imagine what it's going to be like to go back to high school this week or next week, whenever it starts
Oh
back
my,
up. And
what
it's like,
a that's gotta be a weird form of hell.
yeah,
Weird form of hell.
right when you're a private, he's a pretty like quiet guy, and
He's
so
clearly not on his phone.
yeah. Well, he has a phone too, but it's more of like I wouldn't say he's like out there like, look at me. That's not his personality,
Mm.
right? And neither is Shannon. That's not her personality either. She's always lifting up other people. So I saw that in he just had this super charm and he did I think he did an excellent job when he was like, "Look, I had all this training, junior guards." He did water polo, the support from his coaches. He really, put that at the forefront, which is, I think, makes you like him even more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was like, "You're a young little man, and now you're a young little hero," and now he's, like, stolen my heart with the whole, like, get out of here. Get that. I don't
I
need a
don't want
camera." I'm
anything to
like,
do
"This kid's a genius." Like, you don't need a camera, bro. You get this.
Oh,
Don't fall for those trappings. And
yeah.
yeah, I'm happy to see my community, especially the younger side of it, being represented by individuals. That gives me hope.
Yeah.
Is looking at my own behaviors
Mhm.
from like right, like all this technology and seeing my shortcomings. Not that I'm anything special, but I would just safely assume that like, I can't be that bad and kids got to be in a similar boat to me.
Right.
I'm just like, bro, I'm not handling it well. I hope you younger kids fare better.
Right.
And then lo and behold, we got young Ryder out here being like, there's hope. There's hope. Like, thank goodness, because we really, I hope this book helps.
But the thing that like so, I was connecting it for me, I connected it to like, okay, Hunter wants to go do this thing on this boat for 90 days. That's not easy, right? A
Mhm.
small percentage of that is being docked and on land. And so there's a tremendous amount of discipline that will take for him, leadership and organization and getting up early and cooking and cleaning and all the things you have to do as a contributing member of that boat, right? And so, I look at what Ryder did and I go, he's learned a lot of those skills really young at 16. So I hope that this program for Hunter is that he can get some of those skills, right? Because you can take that through your whole life.
That's an interesting thought. I'm thinking that now for my kids. I'm like, I already knew junior lifeguards. I was like, sorry, kid.
You're gonna live at the beach all
Ye-
summer.
Like you're gonna be in shape. I'm not gonna be worried about you drowning, and like you'll be competent, right?
Right.
Like, how do I accomplish that? Send them junior lifeguards, right?
Mhm.
Gotta get them to sports. I'll see what sports they're drawn to. I'll be like a little less tyrannical, but like they do not get to find the worst friends in the community. They do not get to go and find the best places to go and get hide behind the best desolate buildings. No. I will fucking hunt them down. Or just put them in a fucking program.
I think programs and honestly, what I've learned and through just the many years of parenting, I feel like family dinners are actually really critical because and I've even more so. It used to be like a half an hour dinner. Now I'm trying to move it to an hour because it's just like the conversations that come up and the opportunity to open up. You need to give it space. Your kid's not going to just open up in 10 minutes. Sometimes not 20. I was telling you how when I was in Europe with Hunter, we had like 3 or 4 hour dinners. And it was like by hour 2, he's like, sharing everything. And that's because there's no phone, there's no distraction. It's just you and me, and we're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
With our little, I really try to have more thoughtful dinners with him. It's not every day, but if we can have a few family dinners a week, I see how it helps him in his connection.
I like that.
So you get these activities, you get other role models like coaches and things like that. And then
It's all consistent structure
yeah, really
that
is.
you can rely on.
Right.
And then I think that's kind of like, what if like is consistency integral to navigation? Like you like inseparable, right? Right, because to navigate those tools all must be constant, right? You got to be stable, otherwise you can't rely on them. So like, what if really all you need to offer a kid is just structure, healthy structure, but just structure, right? Because like, isn't that also kind of like, hey, how do I know my parent loves me? Because they're consistently there for me, no matter the varying degree of shit I put them through or bring along with me. It's like they're consistently always there. And I know that, so I can rely on them in my head.
I mean, that's why as there's different styles of parenting, right? And so it's not the parent that is like, do as I say, not as I do. It's not that parent that's like harsh. That works. But what it is, parents that are consistent are really the most effective parents. So it's like if I tell you, hey, you're grounded for 2 days. And then on one day I was like, I'm kind of a pushover and I said, well, we're just going to let you off a little early, right? They know that they can push and that they don't necessarily trust what you say. And you think you're being nice.
Yeah.
You think you're being kind.
Yeah, but you just planted this horrible seed of like, I might be able to get away with a lot more than they say.
And I've seen that play out with my kids because I would say with my oldest and even my middle, I was much less consistent. I would kind of waver and be like, "Oh, did I make the right decision?" And I didn't realize until, more recently, it's like, "Oh, they really need that." That me showing up and saying, "Here's, we're gonna have dinner at this time, you're gonna do the dishes," consistently doing those types of things really makes a difference in our relationship and their trust in me that I'm going to do what I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
It really is accountability, right?
Yeah.
As parents, we need to be accountable.
But also, like, as children, like, a lot of studies kind of not just suggest, but, like, show that, like, that's what a child is seeking as comfort.
Right.
Because it's like, welcome to a whole new fucking world. What are the rules? You don't know.
Yeah.
And so, like, kinda a lot of the motivation, whether it be conscious or subconscious, the tyrannical nature of children, mate.
Right.
No, no, no. Right, just like it's kind of tyrannical.
Right.
Right, but what are they doing? They're figuring out the boundaries. They're learning the borders to things. What can I can and get away with? How far does the word no work? What do words mean, right? Boundaries, defining lines, defining definitions, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that oddly brings this sense of, even if the kid's like, wait, I wanted to be tyrannical. It's like, yeah, I actually wanted to find out the boundary more than you wanted that. And he's like, true. The baby, like, it's weird how, yes, we need freedom. We won't know it until there's like these boundaries or something, like, I don't know. It's fun. It was a very fascinating study that was like, children are tyrannical. And I was like, I wouldn't call it that. They're just kind of just children. And there's like, no, they're fucking tyrannical. And I was like, okay, they're tyrannical. And they're like, but it serves its purpose.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I never thought about that. That like, though a lot of things would suggest like, I just wanted to get away with it. It was like, no, I was seeking punishment. It's kind of like dogs. When like a new dog joins the pack, the way that they do their handshake and nice to meet you, and I don't have a weapon, can we be friends? That whole process is, can you submit me? Can you submit? Please hurry up. I will not believe you've accepted me until you come over and literally dominate. Because that process is integral to, well, now you're one of us because you fit in.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I fit into society if I don't know the rules? but I don't know the boundaries, right?
Yeah, I mean, you and I have this conversation all the time,
Then
don't
I should have less boundaries.
we? More boundaries. We're trying to teach you the boundaries. Um, but I saw this little, it was like a viral clip the other day, and it was the teacher, and he had like 3 crying kids around him.
How
And
old?
they were probably, I'd say 3 or 4 years old, right?
Okay.
Or maybe it's hard for me to gauge anymore. But they're all just like crying, and he's like, "Why are you crying?" You know, and they just, "Oh, I cry, and I can't go out." And well, I told you that that you could go out when you stopped crying, but you haven't decided to stop crying. And so it's like this whole back and forth with these little kids, and the way he handles it is so graceful. And then one is like, and then one goes out and the other two is like, "Ah," it's like, "Wow, why do you think that you're still in here?" Like, and it is like, what did Brian used to say about, oh, he used to go, "They're emotional terrorists." It's like,
Not
he's
wrong.
like, "They know how to work you so well." Right. Like my middle one, you've seen it. When he really wants
Oh
to,
yeah,
what is
Hunter.
he?
Hunter.
What is mama?
Mama.
Mama? You knew exactly what I was talking
Yeah.
about.
I know. He goes, "Mama," and I'm like, "You can't just be that fucking blatant about it, buddy. You gotta distract her a little, give it a little frazzle, give it a dazzle. Don't just bring up the same like."
I love you, mama.
It's the same mask every time. Mama. Damn it. It is cute. It is cute though. It is cute. But shame on you.
They each have their own thing, right? Their own way to work it.
Oh yeah, no one gives you the smile. No
Yeah.
one gives you the but no one gives that smile to everybody. He's like, I wonder if I can get away with it. Like I'm charming, and it's like you are, but you're not getting away. No, he gets away with it.
Well, Parker, he'll just compliment me all the time. Like I could see it coming because he's telling me like, "You're the best mom ever. You're
I
such an
love this.
amazing
I love
mom."
this. It's like the methodologies of the children.
I say, "Stop working me, kid."
How they pull upon the heartstrings.
Yeah.
Well played, gentlemen. Well
Well played.
played. I approve. So
Uh-huh.
the experiment, you hate me, you want to break me, and you've
Mhm.
devised the most heinous set of circumstances you could.
Or will you walk out 30 days and be like, "You know what? I
I
feel
have no
so
boundaries.
amazing."
I had 2 boundaries and now those are gone too.
You threatened to get a girlfriend while, this ha
I forgot that I actually did threaten you with, "I'm gonna go get a girlfriend," and then I actually went on, like, the most horrible. That's not true. It was a wonderful, like, date thing, right?
Uh-huh.
But, like, what a fucking scare.
You wanna share your date?
There was a moment where, me and this girl were on a date thing, and, she turns to me and after an hour in, she goes, "Hey, is my lip growing?" And I go, "Whoa, it is." And she goes, "Do you have cold sores? Because I've only drinking from your water bottle today." And I go, "Oh my god, yeah. I was born. I don't get them often. I got them a lot when I was a kid. I don't think any of this." The answer was just, "Yes." It wasn't, well, that same water bottle you drank off, I played volleyball, like, 5 different people drink off that, like, probably not okay, I'm over exaggerating, but, like, people been drinking on my stuff 33 years on this planet, I've never given it to anybody. None of that helpful information comes to mind. None of, like, how the process of how it works comes to mind.
Right,
Just,
right,
like,
yeah.
"Oh my
You're not
god."
gonna have instant.
Like, are you oh, yeah, yeah, and mind you, not even the process of, like, even if you did transmit it, you don't get it in point 0.2 seconds.
And I don't have an active
And I
sore,
don't have it, yeah, yeah.
and, like, all the things
All of logic
went out the
missed
door.
me.
Right.
Just complete and, we had this horrible, horrible panic attack, and I said something awesome.
Uh-huh.
I said something awesome. I was like, "Hey," I tried to calm her down, slash just be awesome. And I go, "Hey, on the plus side, if this goes well, this is what we're telling our kids. Hey, when I first met your dad, I thought he gave me herpes." And she, like, didn't even know. She was like, like, she didn't even, like, laugh. She was like, like, looking at me like, "Did you fucking give this to me?" And lo and behold, we look at her lip, and there was, like, 2 sets of, like, fang puncture marks and a little bit of blood.
So weird.
I've never been so happy to see blood in my life.
What could it possibly have been?
No idea. No, because what it's
Something
like
was
something
changed.
clawed on her, like, we missed this, we missed something, just so many things.
Yeah, like a
Anyway,
bee? Like what?
luckily she went home and her people were like, "Are you retarded?"
Huh.
And so we immediately were like, "We're retarded, yay!" And she was like, "And its swelling's gone down, and there was something bit me." Something, what the fuck bit me, right? But what a fucking weekend.
Do you think you'll go out on a second date?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. She's awesome. We get along so well. We have very similar values, and for whatever reason, like, not just very similar values, it seems like we were really happy that we, like, hold certain things to the highest standard. And I think that we find a lot of safety in that because it's like, we just met. Who are you? Well, I mean,
You got over your first obstacle.
hey, what's up, baby? I also told her because we haven't kissed yet at all.
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I go, well, I mean, since there isn't anything else to lose, how about a kiss? And she was not happy with that. She was like, what the fuck? And I physically walked away just in case she was like, is he fucking serious? I like walked away to be like, well, no. I was kidding. I thought it was funny. It's probably not funny.
I mean, it's a little funny.
Vicious like that. I'm like, it's never too soon. It's never too soon. It can only be too late because somebody else said it before you, and now they're funnier. No. It'll be me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That was awesome. I'm telling you, good shit.
Good shit.
So next time I threaten you with getting a girlfriend, you'll think twice, won't you?
Oh yeah. I'm super concerned.
For the girl.
Right. I was gonna say. I mean, the only thing I'd be concerned about is poor girl. And is he gonna show up to work on time?
I will. I am.
Oh my
Riley, edit some sick ass font behind me. I'm reformed. Shh, there's a badass music.
Since last week?
Shh, there's badass music being played, and he's like zooming in on me. Shutting it. I'm reformed.
If you saw the debrief from last week, I don't know how you feel
Oh,
about it.
delete that. Delete that.
We did a little debrief last week.
No, we tried to do a debrief. I got distracted.
But by what?
Anger and rage. Very distracting. You never experienced these things? They'll get you. They'll get you.
Okay. Well, so when the study of people doing the detox, 59% checked at least once a week on their social
Oh, like the people.
that were supposed to not.
So
59,
they were supposed to not. Okay, so
but 59%.
So over half of them admitted to kind of like cheating. Okay.
Yeah, I would say cheating.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would too.
And then 13.7, only 13.7 made the whole week. Like the first week.
Did they of that 13.7? Did we see higher levels or more benefits?
So the people that actually make it, they did see a decrease in anxiety and depression in people that went like 2 weeks without a phone.
Okay.
And it's not to say you're not going to have your phone. It's more of like we're removing all of those.
The leisure that is tied to technology.
Yeah, like if you need to answer your phone and text.
Yeah. If I need to look something up for work.
I really love how you use your phone for everything and like including writing article. Like there's big screen things you need to do. Like writing is one of them. You need a big screen
Why?
because it helps you formulate your thought.
You sure it's not a familiar nuance?
No, I think that Brian and I always talk about because he spends a lot of time on computers. He might be an expert. Do you think he's an expert?
I promise you bring as many extras as you want. I'll argue you to the grave.
Anyways.
And you know I will.
I know you will.
And I don't have to be right.
He might be an expert, and he talks about like there's certain tasks for small handheld things, and then there's certain tasks he has 3 screens for.
Ask him which one he'd put articles on.
Yeah, that would be a screen.
Would that be 3 screens? Would it be 5 screens?
I think he'd have the big screen.
Fair. I can see the utility in that, but I don't see the. I would argue.
I would say how great are you at organizing your thoughts?
Very subjective and almost hard to like compare. Past myself.
I'm just from experience, I would say that when I am writing a paper or writing an article or writing anything, I tend to have it in a couple places with chunks and organizing my thoughts, and it helps me to be able to kind of come back and forth, cut and paste, move things around, reorganize. I don't know. That's just I'm not saying it's for everything, but I do see utility in having a bigger screen when I'm trying to do a bigger project.
Fair. I'll use the laptop. I'll use the fucking $5,000 laptop you bought me that I rarely use.
How many times have you used it?
You can count it on one hand. No, I use it. I use it with my crew all the time. Because
Oh.
it's like our mobile office.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
You use it with them, but you won't use it for me.
how,
Rude.
how does that make you feel? All right, I'll use the goddamn laptop like I should be.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right. So okay, so we're gonna do that.
all right.
And then what's this fucking sleep bullshit? You gotta fucking I gotta go to bed at fucking 10
Yeah.
p.m.
10 p.m.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
Dude, most of my favorite songs say something like, I like it when it's nighttime. You know, like I like when the lights go off, you know.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
You just need to get more sleep because when you don't get sleep,
I am a fucking angel.
no, you're
No.
not. I've traveled with you on lack of sleep to Europe, and if anybody even looked your way, you were ready to fight them. And you know it's true. And you know it's true.
Remember fucking Iggy Pop, the British Iggy Pop who wore a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad moment. That was bad. I was like, I'm not gonna fight him, and then my headphone fell out of my ear and into the sewer, and I was like, "Where's that guy?
God.
Where's that guy? I can beat him up. He was a dick."
Oh, jeez.
Retroactive bully justice. Like, what is this?
Okay.
Okay, so fine. It's so dumb. It's like I just like you understand like everything in my brain is just like, bro, you got to gas yourself. Okay, so volleyball every day, then gym every day. Like holy fuck, every day.
Right. Exhaust yourself. Just like I would exhaust Parker during the summer. You're going to do junior guards morning and afternoon, and then you're going to play some baseball, and then you're going to eat, and you're going to go to bed.
Phone charges outside the bedroom. Lady, I live in a shed. I don't even have a bedroom.
All right. Well, just put it as far away from you as possible.
Deal, it's already there always. So Cal Newport. You want me to smoke Newport cigarettes? Digital minimalism. Smoke Newport cigarettes.
That's not what I said.
It says Newport. That's the artist. That's the author's name.
What is Brian's newest thing that I want to make fun of? Oh, he's wearing that freaking copper line beanie all the time now.
Wait. Well, he's a fucking expert, isn't he? So maybe we should all wear the fucking beanies.
You know what's
Or maybe I should write all my articles on my phone. Which one's gonna be?
You know what's comical?
Me?
Is that years ago, because I grew up in Santa Cruz and I have hippie parents, I was like, EMFs, you know, and I
Yeah.
was telling him, and he's like, oh, that's just hippie garbage, you know, and he totally made fun of me about it. And him and one of his coworkers made fun of me. And then he came home a couple weeks ago with this beanie. He's like, yeah, I really noticed a difference, and just kind of mutes I'm like, what the fuck?
We're looking into it. I want a new segment. I want a new segment on the show it's like we'll check it out. And then you get to show me, we get to practice how to research things properly.
Yes.
And also we get to fucking like contend with the zeitgeist.
Yes.
Like because I do want to know, you know? I do want to know. Because guess what? I'll do whatever. If it's good and if it's right and if it's healthy. I've done the craziest shit. Cold plunges suck, but they're good, and I'll do them, right? I don't care if I gotta rub some crystals on it. All right. I'm just not gonna shove it up my butt. That's like the last area I'll go.
Oh yeah, don't they have that like perennial sunning? Have you tried that yet?
But I don't even want the smile on your face lets me know I'm not gonna try that, nor am I gonna hear about it. Moving on.
It's gonna show up on your phone, but you're not allowed to use your phone.
Good, so I got nothing to worry about. I want a section where we like look up all the current marketing, sell you ad bullshit trend shit and just be like, because I think that would be like a public service announcement. Right? It's like, by the way, you guys, don't be a dumbass like her husband. No, I'm kidding. No, because actually, I'm curious. It'd be the EMF things.
Right.
No, really.
No,
I
the thing is, a lot of it.
I want to know. I want to know.
There's a lot of the stuff. It's like, yeah, that's interesting. But I'm like, do I need every freaking supplement? Or
Right?
Right, or
Do I
now I
ate
need this,
sushi I ate sushi a year ago.
I have
Am I covered in
parasites.
parasites? I'm covered in parasites.
It's like all of the stuff, right? It's just too much, all the social media to me has become the home shopping network. It's
Yes,
like
yes,
so crazy.
but instead of like, "Ladies, don't you wanna be sexier? Men, don't you need a bigger peepee?" It's like, "Your dick's gonna fall off and your tits are gonna run away. You better buy our product or you'll die, and you'll die alone." It's fear-driven advertising. You know what I mean?
Oh god.
Before it was like, "Hey, don't be a emasculine man. Buy a Ford truck." Enough said. Manhood. And everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm a man, I'm a man." And now everything's just like,
Buy Ford tough.
if you'll either die like this, horrible, horrible, terrible, or you'll die like this, not bad, buy our product. Like, that's the fucking marketing scheme of this day. I'm sorry, what was the last thing that was advertised to you that didn't have your mortality included somehow? Or like the
I mean, I
quality of
bought
life?
something yesterday. I did. I bought I forget what it's called.
The Don't Die Now How kit?
Well, I've had skin cancer multiple times, right? Runs in my family. I have a beach kid my whole life. And so it's like some kind of drink that's supposed to help protect your skin, like from the inside. And I got it. I did get it. And we'll see.
Fucking
Because you might die.
fucking fear marketing.
Oh
It's
my God,
disgusting.
it is disgusting.
And guess what? It's like and we can blame them, by the way. We can blame because at one point, if you're gonna have like this argument, it's like, oh, we make weapons and we make medicine, but all medicine can be poison. So it's about how you wield it. So it's like,
Right.
oh, okay, so there's some responsibility in the authorship or in the wielder.
Right.
Right. So
We have a talk that's going to be all about that.
we only use our feet.
Well, it's about conscious marketing. It's like as marketers, we are role models, and even if we don't want to be, right?
Yeah.
And so when you're putting any content out there, it's like, how do you do that in a conscious way?
Because we're all role models, by the
Yeah.
way. Public forum and all that, even if it's not
Yeah.
behind a camera or on the internet.
I mean, when I was a chief marketing officer, you're looking at, all right, this is the way that we sell our product, right? And really all of it it's priming. And so you're like, oh, this is how we're going to get this person to buy this. We're going to go do this, this, and this. And then if you really look at it deeper, it's brainwashing. It's like, how do I brainwash this person?
How do I convince?
Right.
How do I and here's the
And
weird part that people don't talk.
Right.
How do I pursue? Because
Right.
that's what's fucked up about the data acquisition.
Right.
It's no longer like I'm offering a service and not everybody's gonna know about it, especially people who do not require my service. It's like almost the inverse of today's marketing. It's like, well, when you go out and looking for people, like you guys, we kind of know where to look. It's in the back of the newspaper or
Mhm.
in the phone book,
Right.
right? And so it's kind of like, oh shit, like so you came seeking me versus I'm seeking you
Right.
and I'm seeking your insecurities
Hmm.
to which I will then pull upon those
Oh
strings.
yeah.
And it's
Sure.
like, holy shit, like this is predatory. This is predatory marketing.
What is going on?
I don't know, but great timing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pay for it.